YouTube, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Mac. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys had a great week. First week of 2023, and your boy's excited. It was a great week. Finished the week with a nice trade, first trade of the year, and I'm just so excited for this year. I know I said that last video, and we're starting it off right with a nice trade breakdown video, so you guys are gonna enjoy it. We got the coffee, you know it's gonna be a great day. It's cold in Canada, like I've said before, guys. You guys know this by now. We got the fireplace going. Shout out to my buddy Will, who noticed in the last video that it was paused. I was hoping no one noticed, but you know, that I caught it. So hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please drop a like and comment. It helps me so much, guys, because it helps the algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Bring your notepads out. It's time to learn, and I'll see you guys on the charts. All right, guys, welcome back to the charts. And I know I just asked for some likes and comments on the video, but can we drop a like for this wrinkly shirt? Like, I just noticed it now in the camera, guys. It's so wrinkly, and I apologize. I know you guys are gonna rip me in the comments for it. So new Gymshark shirt, little wrinkled, wanted to put on a show for you guys today. So yeah, if that's not deserving of a like, guys, I get it. But as you guys can see here, we're over on USD CHF, Swiss cheese, baby. I'm absolutely loving this pair, as you guys can tell from the last breakdown video. And this was an absolute beautiful trade from the higher time frame all the way down to the lower time frame. This was on Friday, so post NFP, and I just have it rewinded here so it's easier for you guys to see without all the price action that has already happened. So right off the bat, guys, I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. Let's jump right in. All right, guys, so right off the bat here, I had this big psychological number marked out, big 94 figure. We can see to the left, it's been respected a lot as like support resistance, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, very key area, key level for Swissy, right? We can see that price tapped it once over on January 3rd, and then we had a fail to create a new swing. So when this leg fails to create a new swing, this becomes a weak high, which means this is now liquidity. So not only do we have a weak high here, but we have the rest of this order block that has not been filled yet or mitigated. I like to see order blocks filled at about 50%. And we can see that this one tapped it, came down, then we ran it again, right? Not only that, we've now had a sweep of buy side liquidity, right? And I've talked about this before in terms of liquidity. The market, in order for it to go lower, it needs to take out an old high. In order for it to go higher, it needs to take out an old low, right? So when we're talking about confluences stacked in order to take a short position on the higher time frame right now, what are they? Okay, so 94 big figure, right? Big 4-hour order block and daily level. And we've now swept an old high buy side liquidity, so we're going to be looking for sell side liquidity. Now, areas of interest that I looked at for this pair to come into was this imbalance here, or if you wanted to mark out this whole area here, this 4-hour order block, right? I wasn't anticipating price to run all the way down here. I was anticipating price to come into a discount of this leg before potentially continuing higher. Nonetheless, this play here, I was anticipating shorts on the higher time frame. So let's jump down to the lower time frame and see what the market gave us. All right, guys. So if I jump down to the 15-minute time frame here, you can see that we had this nice little consolidation period here before the market sent prices higher, taking out this old high. Now, the reason I wasn't looking for buys in this area here is due to the fact that this actual consolidation, it was done in a premium, right? So like if this series of consolidations happened down here in the relevant end of the price leg, then I wouldn't have been looking for shorts here. I would have been looking for longs due to the fact we are in a premium of the new current price leg. But the fact that this was happening in a premium, to me, all this was doing was building liquidity to be taken down when the move happened in the opposing direction, right? So when we're thinking in terms of liquidity here, we've taken this old high, right? Where are sell side liquidity pools gonna be? Well, if we mark this out here, you can see we have stop losses that would be below here. We also have a trend line here, right? That the market was following in Asia. And if you take away all that as well, we have Asia lows here, and we also have London lows here. What I'm anticipating here at this moment in time, I wasn't awake yet, I'm just walking you guys through it, was a run of this high and then a potential fill of this imbalance and come into a discount of this price leg, right? To continue higher like I had just stated. If I hit play and we watch this kind of play out a little bit more, we can see that as we get closer to NFP, We end up taking the high again. I'm gonna jump down to the 5-minute time frame here just so it's a little bit more clear, guys. But let's just let this play out for a second. And no, this time I did not trade NFP. I wanted to see some more clarity. NFP was weak this time, and it's crazy to see. When I first started trading NFP, I know a lot of you guys, NFP was nuts. And now it's more CPI, now it's more anything inflation related is moving the market way more. Nonetheless, I was hoping NFP was gonna give us some clarity, and it did exactly that. So I'm gonna continue to hit play here, guys, and we can see what kind of happened here. So boom, right off the bat, we can see, I'm gonna slow this down for you guys, and we can see that we had London high. So I'm gonna mark this out. What is London high, guys? It is another form of liquidity. You can see here, we had a buildup of relative equal highs here, right? And then New York switchover kind of brought price down, NFP, boom. Now, what did NFP do here? NFP rated buy side liquidity. So now where are we gonna be headed? Sell side liquidity, right? So with that in mind here, I'm going to mark this off here, guys, and I hope you guys are following with me. If you're enjoying and you're learning, please drop a like and comment on this video. Like I said earlier, it helps the algorithm, okay? So now when I got on, obviously I got on just before NFP. I didn't feel the need to get on earlier as I wasn't looking to take trades here. But just a little recap to earlier in the video, where are we on the higher time frame? We're above 94 again. So now we've had another reaction and rejection on 94 big figure. We've now had one sweep of liquidity, two sweeps of liquidity, now a third drive taking out all this buy side. And you can see here that we have pretty much at 50% filled this 4-hour order block, right? So this is looking great for me. So all I did, guys, was I marked out my new price leg that has been created. Why is this the new price leg? Because this high, when it created a new low of this area here, and I was anticipating price to come lower into at least a discount of this price leg, right? So I wasn't too worried. I wasn't too worried that we had now taken out Asia. I wasn't worried that we were going to zip all the way up here due to the fact that we were still in a premium on the higher time frame, and I was anticipating to run into at least discount like I had just stated, okay? So now that I have my price leg marked out, where am I looking at? Where are my points of interest? Well, this wick here is a POI for me. Why? Because it's just above 94, big figure. It's above New York session open. If you guys don't know what New York session open is, look up ICT. He has a video on, daily open and New York session open. I think you guys should go look at it there because that's the source, that's where it came from. And it's a very, very valuable technique, okay? So we're above New York session open here in this point of interest. We're at 94 once again, right? And we're back within this 4-hour order block that we're looking at, right? So what I wanted to see was how price was gonna react out of this area. Could you have had a limit on this big wick, on this order block? Yes, you definitely could have. I wanted a little bit more extra confluence, a little bit more confirmation, you could say, that this area was gonna hold. I didn't wanna just set a limit on this area. I wanted to see if maybe I could get a little smaller stop loss as well too. But nonetheless, I wanted to see a strong reaction out of this point of interest, right? So if I just hit play here, guys, and we just let price come up, boom. So we had price pop up here. I think the market has already, nope, okay, so it hasn't yet. This is perfect. We can see price has now come into this point of interest. I am now sitting on the 3-minute time frame. I have back tested a lot on FX replay over the Christmas break, and I have been in love with the M3 time frame. So M5 for entries, M3 for entries, I'm finding are very, very incredible, very, very powerful. And yes, you can use the lower time frames like the M1 and stuff, but I feel like I'm not getting as faked out, and the areas of interest just hold more value. Again, this is just based on my own testing. If you want to test it, by all means, go ahead. All right, guys, so when I look at this right now, what I am seeing, if we look over at this area here and this little pattern here, this is what I'm seeing. We have the buildup of liquidity, which is over here. We then have the stab of liquidity, which is right here. It then goes and creates a new bearish leg, which is right here. Then we have a relative corrective PA, price action, right? Pullback up into the premium of this new leg that has been created right here. And what I'm anticipating is the market to go and create a new low, at least take out this weak low here, right? So that's what's happening right here. The buildup of liquidity, the sweep, the move down, and then the corrective PA up into a premium to continue lower. Okay, so that's what I'm anticipating here. I'm just gonna erase this and let's see what happens here. So I'm on the 3-minute time frame here, real time when this is happening. Again, I'm anticipating a run to at least take out this leg here. But most importantly, I want to see the market come fill this imbalance. I want to see the market come into a premium. Sorry, I want to see the market come into a discount of that price leg that I have talked about earlier in the video. So again, I just want to see a strong reaction out of this POI, which to me was right here. I had 2 bearish candles that engulfed this one here, leaving an imbalance right here as well. And if I did want to go down to the lower time frame, which I will for this video for a second, you can see that we did have a M1 break of structure. Why this low? Because this low went and created a new high here, and then we had a strong move down. We have this order block here, if you want to look at it. But for me, I just wanted to see the market come in to this order block right here that caused this imbalance right here. Stop loss was just above the high, and I was just targeting down here. Okay, I think the entry might have been a little bit higher, but again, the trade ended up being just over a 1 to 4. If I had held all the way down here, it would have been an absolute beauty, but nonetheless, I'm very, very okay with the target on this one. I'm very, very happy with 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. I've talked about this before. If a 1 to 10 happens, that's amazing, but I am not the person that is going for those anymore. So we can see that the market comes in, tags right into this entry. It was absolutely beautiful, guys. If we look on the M1, just swept this order block and filled this imbalance here. But yeah, popped in, filled this imbalance here and sold off. We can see this actually dropped pretty nicely. If I take this away, we can see this thing absolutely sold off, guys. So this ended up melting for like a 1 to 13. No, I did not hold here. I was very, very happy with this low being met. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this trade breakdown. It was very, very beautiful, from the higher time frame all the way down to the lower time frame. And yeah, guys, just amazing start to the year. I'm super, super grateful for everything that this year has in store for us. 2023 is going to be an absolute magical year. I know we're gonna absolutely crush it as a team, as a unit, and I'm just super, super excited. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you guys enjoy these trade breakdowns. I enjoy making them, and it's gonna be an amazing year, guys. I know it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So if you did, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you're new. And what do I say at the end of every single video? Let's be 1% better every single day. I know you guys can do it, and I'll see you next week.